Smooth earth snake flipped under a lawnmower. Cool. I spy with my little eye a common water snake. Cool. I don't know why he's right there. The sun's shining there and it's a pretty cold day. I spy with my little eye common snapping turtle. Chelyger serpentina. Pretty cool. He only looks to be about 15 or 20 pounds. But as far as I'm concerned, if I'm finding snapping turtles, it's a good day. And this is like the only spot around here where I can regularly find snapping turtles. So I'm pretty happy to be here. There's actually another water snake on the crawl right next to that first one where he's basking. See him? They're both Midlands, or maybe technically Northerns. They're the same thing as far as I'm concerned. Look at him go. He's going for the turtle. He's going for the turtle. Battle Royale. Not interested. That turtle has not a care in the world.
Look at him. Yeah.
So here's a Midland water snake.
Take a picture. That's your phone? Yeah.
Down by the pond. This is the one that was basking in the cold.
Look at how he twisted himself up.
Another look at that snapping turtle. Eastern box turtle here. Pretty common find. Pretty colors though, but I'm gonna keep moving. Here's what could be one, maybe two red-bellied water snakes. I honestly can't tell. And there's flies on it, so I'm a little worried. But I'm gonna investigate and see what's going on. It's at least one snake. If it is just one, it's giant. And it's a very vibrant belly, which leads me to believe he's just shed. And it's beautiful, frankly. It's very beautiful. And I might see another head down there, so that might be two snakes. I'm almost certain that that's two snakes, but I only see one head. And he's flattened his head a bit, so he's getting a little testy with me. He might bolt now any second. And funnily enough, this is actually the first snake of the day. And possibly the last. Oh, it is two snakes. The second one's head is that right there. And this particular area has a pretty good red-bellied water snake population. So I'm happy with this. And there's not really any need to mess with these guys more than I already have. And handling two of them would be pretty problematic. So I'm just gonna leave them right here. Cool observation. It's a shame I cut the camera off when I did, because as soon as I was putting my phone back in my pocket, this like 3.5 foot black racer exploded out of the brush and nearly gave me a heart attack. He bit me once, but here he is. And he's kind of pretending to be a dead noodle now. He's giving up on life a little bit. I see you flicking out your tongue. You ain't fooling no one. You ain't fooling no one. I'm gonna see if I can't find a nice place to photograph this beauty, and then I'll let it go. And as I was wrangling this racer, I noticed, or rather I heard some movement from the red-bellied water snakes. So they're over there somewhere, but I think they might have moved a bit. Well, I'm sincerely sorry to have disturbed those water snakes while wrangling the racer. But I keep hearing movement, and I saw one over here. So there's just like tons of snakes moving around as I'm trying to find a spot to photograph this racer. And as a matter of fact, this log looks like a prime photographing spot. And you know, when photographing snakes, I like to keep the encounters brief. You don't want to take up any more of their time or, you know, scare them or disturb them more than you have to. And I'm kind of paranoid because I know that there's a red-bellied water snake right here. I just don't see him. Anyways, he's sitting kind of nicely now. I thought this was a neat pose. Anyways, this is only like 10 feet from where I found him, so I'm just gonna leave him right here and, you know, let him get on with life. I just love how intelligent their faces are. I keep saying I'm gonna leave and then like stopping for another photo because of how pretty he is. But I'm actually leaving this time. I have places to be. Goodbye. There's a common snapping turtle right off of the bank. I might see if I can catch this guy. And it's probably frowned upon because it's like in a fenced in public park with like a sweet little library. So it's probably frowned upon again. But I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna see if I can't catch this guy. Wish me luck. I did manage to get him, and he's not a bad size. He might even be like 20 plus pounds, because that's him on my knee, that's my hand on him. It's a very large turtle, and I've actually caught one in this pond before in my wayward youth, so this will be the second one I've caught. So this is the common snapping turtle, Chelytra serpentina, the smaller cousin of the alligator snapping turtle. And there's a couple more at this location, and this is actually one of the tinier ones. There's 40 pound, 50 pound plus ones in there. But he's been a sweetheart so far. He's only struck me a couple times. So here is our turtle friend, and there's my shoe for comparison. It's a pretty large turtle. I had a good Samaritan stop by and grab some pictures. I always appreciate people like that. And just look at that. They're like the last dinosaur. It's so cool, man. It's so cool. This is probably, it might be my favorite reptile, favorite animal, period. Like even counting snakes, this might be my favorite. They're just so dragon-like. Like they don't look real. And the fact that this absolute monster is just in this cute little pond, it's insane to me. Oh, he's ready to do battle. They're kind of awkward and ungainly on land. I don't think he can fit under that fence. I think he has unrealistic expectations for himself. You gonna make it? I carried him in the gap last time. Is he gonna make it? He's gonna make it. He made it. So this will be the release clip. We're just letting him go back right to where I found him. Look at that dragon. Absolute monster. Absolute monster. This is such a lucky experience. Being able to just catch these things like 5 minutes from my house. Bye, dude. You have a nice life. And he vanishes, never to be seen again. First snake of the day, brown water snake. Pretty well camouflaged. This is a giant broadhead skink. And this is probably as close as he's gonna let me get though. Flipped a ringneck under 10, and his ring around his neck and his belly are just especially yellow. I mean like a really vibrant yellow. I guess he just shed his skin. And sometimes it's unlikely pieces of tin. Like that's not a very good piece of tin right there. And yet, it had a snake. Anyways, I'll go ahead and put him back. So this guy is not having a very good day. There he goes. This is the first common water snake I've seen in a little while. I thought he was a cotton at first because of how thick he was. But nope, it's just a harmless water snake. Lucky he's harmless. My man is not happy. My man is not happy at all. Ow. It's legit just an unhappy fellow. Not a very pleasant man. I like that bronze coloration on him. It's pretty typical, obviously, but it just never gets old. Water snakes are just cool, man. They're just cool. That's all I gotta say. Like, most water snakes would be gone by now. Like, they don't normally hang out on the hook. But this guy is ready to stand and do battle. Very unhappy. And this is why they get mistaken for cottonmouths. Like, they're thick-bodied snakes, and they flatten their head to make it look like a triangle. And of course, there's the old saying, if it has a triangle head, it's venomous. It's not true. And a perfect example is our water snake friend here. I mean, that's about as close to a triangular head as it gets. It looks like a viper. But it's just they have the ability to flatten their head to look like a viper. They're not actually... Oh, he gaped his mouth there. That's cool. This is cool. There's a straight up Titanic rat snake doing snake things. Yeah, he's probably like 4.5 or 5 feet. Just being a little arboreal boy. It looks like he's in shed. Is he? Yeah, he is. He is shedding. It's pretty cool. Hey there, buddy. Well, that was rather comical. He just slurped into that hole right. Oh my gosh, there he is. Look at that. He's going straight up the tree. How high can he go? Here's what I think is a mud turtle. Again, I'm really bad at turtles. It's either a mud turtle or a common musk turtle. Although I guess it could be a loggerhead. I'm not sure. Mud or musk turtle. We may never know. So this is either a banded water snake or a racer. I can't tell from this distance, but it looks like a banded water snake. I could be wrong on that though. Here's a cool sight. There's 2 rat snakes of vastly different sizes right next to each other. Here's one little boy. And there's the big boy. I wonder if there's more of them. Because, I mean, it's a little odd that there's just 2 rat snakes here. Oh, there goes one. He's not happy with me. Go ahead and grab this guy real quick. Just say hi. Hello there, friend. How are you? Hi there. You're an inquisitive little fellow. Rat snakes are so adorable. Climbing up my phone. I let him crawl right there, and he's just sitting there looking at me. Boop. Boop. Anyways, I'll stop messing with him. Cool find. 2 rat snakes just chilling. Here's a baby alligator. He's got some really striking black and yellow. It's pretty cool. We got a gator on the move. So right by my house, in the road, there was a rat snake. So I pulled over, turned my hazards on, and I got him out of the road. And it's a busy road I live on. And he's not acting good at all. I think he probably got clipped. I'm gonna keep him for a little while in a Tupperware and just hope and pray that he makes it. Like, he's alive, but he's not acting right. I think he got clipped.